Hello, my name is GM Lady Jane and welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about the Cozy Florist. It's a cute cottagecore game where you get to plant and harvest flowers and make friends across the world. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to be discussing customer orders. It's a basic, very basic mechanic to the game. In your shop here, you'll end up with customers who come in seeking vases for you to make for them. There are three spots where your customers will stand, and they refill in those spaces about every 3 to 3.5 minutes, depending on how quickly you go through them and how active you were playing at that moment. Um, you'll see them slowly start like walking up on either side of uh, your farm here, so that they can come into your shop. You'll notice that there will be little bubbles above their head. Right now, the only two that I have show red, meaning that I don't have the flowers necessary to fill the vases. So let's go look at that. You'll notice under the first screen when you tap on them, it tells you it's a customer order. Here's the vase that they want with the three different type of flowers. Their focals, the supports, and the fillers. Usually when you get a vase, you'll end up with multiple in each of those spots. But for these ones, they have ones that they want specifically. It'll also tell you how many of each vase that they want. If you have a vase, even if you don't have enough of each of the flowers to fill any of those spots, the focal spot, the support spot, or the filler spot. Sorry if I can talk today, that'd be good. It will still bring in customers that are seeking that vase, um, just like mine. So I didn't have all of these. They still brought the customer in, but you'll notice at the bottom for our rewards, you get experience, you get money, and you get flower tickets. You also have the ability, we'll go ahead and just look at that, to click on bonus. You can either turn on ad privileges or have a trial. You can do VIP privileges, both of which you pay for, in order to increase the amount of rewards that you get. So under my craft, I'll be able to see which flower I don't have available to make this vase for this customer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell him I am out of stock here. It makes him a little frustrated and he gets some little red. I'll do it with this one too so you can see it a little better. I know I don't have the center on that one. I just barely got that flower. They'll get little angry spots, but they walk away, and in about 3 minutes, those slots will refill with new customers. Um, I guess while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and speed up my flowers so I can get the flowers I need back, right? Um, so instead of giving you a lot of gold, and I'll show you this in a minute when they refill, these types of customer orders give you a little bit of gold, but mostly the focus for these is the flower ticket that they're giving you. One of the key parts of the game that unlocks immediately is your flower market. So under your flower market, you'll be able to see different types of flowers that you can purchase and how many tickets you have. So you'll start off with only a select few, and they'll have like a sale, like certain ones that are very cheap that you can get to, but they go up to 11,000 is the most expensive, and that is, yeah, so you can see the special offer flag on the ones that I've purchased, so they can be really cheap. But they go as expensive as the Silver Cicade, which is 11,800 tickets in order to purchase. Um, and it ranges everywhere in between on certain tiers. So there's like a 2.8, a 3.8. Sorry, I'm flipping through those really fast. A 4.8, there's 5.8, and then you have like a 7.8, which I've already purchased as well, right here. So you'll want to grind flower tickets through different events can give you bonuses for flower tickets. Your customers will give you flower tickets in exchange for the vases that are completed. And you'll kind of see what I'm talking about when we refill. It takes 3 minutes between completing an order or telling the order it's out of stock before the next customer will arrive. Let's see. Let's see what kind of orders I'm gonna get here. You'll get to see them. They start, oh, I've got a guy coming in. They start over here and they either walk around one way or another to your flower shop. So you can kind of see them meandering while you're playing, and hopefully this is your reminder to always collect your water buckets, even though I don't have any here to show you. I feel like that's every time I do a video. I've already worn my flower buckets out for the day. But yep, don't forget to collect your water buckets while you're out messing with your flowers and doing your little event pieces through all your buildings, that you'll make sure you have plenty of water in stock for when you need it. All right, let's see what he wants from me. Ah, of course it's going to be a red one. This is a vase I've had for quite a while, and it's taken me some serious time to go ahead and collect all the flowers from it. Some of them had to be purchased, like my verbena, where these ones cost me money. And of course, that's the one that I'm out of stock of because I haven't actually purchased the pink one yet. I caved and bought the orange one a little bit ago. I tend to only buy flowers every now and again. I don't buy just like all of them at once. Um, and you can click on that flower and it'll tell you where you'll be getting it from. The flower bed pack is a purchase option that we have. Um, so you can buy either the individual flower, which only gives you the one thing, the one reward, or you can choose to buy all and it gets you all the way up to the third tier reward. This game can be as cheap or as expensive as you want it to be. I didn't start buying flowers until actually very recently. It was in the last couple of weeks that I made my first purchase and got the cute little cotton bunny. But I played for the longest time without even spending any money at all in this game. And then I had other people who I've talked to in the game who've spent tons of money. You'll see it on the Facebook page when people ask questions and they're like, "Oh, I've spent, hundreds of dollars at this point," because they've got ad privilege and VIP privilege and they're buying flowers and they're purchasing for all of the little like events that we have going on, different things like that. So I finally got one that I actually can make a vase for. So you'll see here, if you pay attention to the rewards at the bottom, this is a little bit what I was rambling about a second ago. I'm not going to get all the money for this that I would have otherwise gotten when I make this vase, right? So a lot of times when I get one that I can actually make, I like to go through and make extras if I had the extras, which I don't for this one just yet. I like to pump it up and do like 5 or 10 of each of the vases so that whenever there is an event going on, or I have, let's deliver this and you'll be able to see, or I have like my quest line that I need to be crafting so many floral arrangements, I can choose to list those flowers in my little stands back here, or I can have that ticker going up for my little quest there. Yeah, kick those out and see if we can get some more here in a minute. Sometimes you'll get a customer that comes in and right underneath the little bonus button, there will be a little thing that has a play symbol and it says double. So instead of paying for the bonuses through ads and VIPs, you can, when you complete that order, you'll be able to watch a video and it doubles just that one order for that one video that you watch. It can be convenient. I like to do those a lot when they pop up for the 3 tickets, because 3 is the most tickets you're going to get from a customer order. And so if I can double those and get 6, then it pushes me much further along towards what I'm seeking out of my flower market by giving me way more of those flowers than just like doubling a 1 would. So I'm not watching videos all the time for those, but I do try to watch out for the doubles on the 3s for sure, because I feel like those are the most lucrative opportunities, right? Obviously. As I do increase whatever it is that they're asking, their vase that they're asking for, I like to go in and make sure that I'm listing them for my events too. You'll occasionally have your quest line will ask you to sell so many flowers. The quickest and easiest way for me to get that, besides just going in and messing with arranging my own flowers on my table, which sometimes it's easy, you can just hit the like highest price button down here and it will automatically stock you with 12 of whatever is going to give you the most money. So sometimes there's sorry. Get to watch me play for a second there, which is helpful, but sometimes it's even easier if you just, as you're playing, like I say with guild competitions, as you're already doing things, then you just take it just a step further and add a couple of more flower vases into whatever that person's already asking for, and then it stocks those for you so that you can stick them on your shelves. Right now, we have an event that asks for different things, and I'll touch on this in another video, but this one I have is also selling flowers, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing that as I'm going. Okay, here we go. A couple of new, oh yay, yellow exclamation and a red, of course the red. I'm going to address this one first and get it out of here, but this one, yay, I can do this, and it even has the little double that I was talking about. So it's only a 1, which kind of stinks, but if you chose to, you could double this and get 2 flower tickets for this and more gold and experience as well. So I'm going to go in, I can craft multiples of this, it's open to me, so I'm going to click this one up to a 5, so it gives me 4 extra vases that I can then list in my shop and gets me further in my quest line or my little event that's going on, depending on what I'm more focused on. Let's see, I can't. There's no bonus on this one, but I can increase this one up to 5 as well. Any of the flowers that you have for that vase, whether you own them or you've gotten them from either your trading center over here, from your guild shares, or from picking them from your friends, you can use all of those in this. And it will ask you sometimes for those flowers that you don't even own, as long as you have them in your storage. It can pull from those too. So just watch out for that as you're picking stuff and enjoying collecting flowers that you don't have. Sometimes it'll get you in your share or in your customer orders here, and it definitely will when it comes to resident orders on your board. It'll pull from anything you have a stock of, even if you don't have as much as they need, which can be frustrating. Yeah, I hope that answers some questions you had. It is, I don't know if I mentioned it, is a 3 to 3.5 minute interval between each of the customers showing up in your shop, so there is some downtime between for you to do other things. Yeah, if you have any other questions or I didn't cover something you wanted to hear, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. Otherwise, I guess I'm signing out. See you later.